Hello guys, welcome to How to Fix Tech. In this video guys, we are going to cloning the SSD in this video. So without formatting the operating system as well as the software, we are going to clone the hard drive or the SSD. So steps will be same for both. So in this case guys, you need to have one pen drive. So in my case, I have the one pen drive and the SSD where you want to copy the all the data from this system to this system. So make sure it is clean. So you can also format this. So I have connected with through the USB. Yes, you can see here, and this is its cable. I have inserted into the laptop, and this is a laptop where I'm going to clone all the data from this SSD to this SSD. Okay, so let's start the process now. So we will use the Clonezilla. This is the open source guys, and this is my USB. So you can simply open the Google Chrome and you need to type here Clonezilla, download, and hit enter. Once you hit enter, go to the first link of the Clonezilla official website and you will see here the windows like this. Okay, once you click on this link, you need to go to here, select file type and select ISO here and simply click on download and make sure you have chosen the 64-bit. This is for supporting. Click on download here. Now this will be going to another page to redirect you to Clonezilla. So the process has been started now to download here. You can see it is going to take 10 minutes. Also we need to have the Rufus software. You should familiar with this Rufus software. Simply download this, go to this will help us to make the bootable pen drive so that we can install it. Click on here, standard. Now both is going to download. Now it will take some time guys, but let me show you the software I have installed. So these are the software you can see here. So we are going to clone all the software into this SSD. You can also name it, go to the task manager and you can identify its name, performance, and my SSD 01 is my Jabronex and this is 224 GB and the second one is SSD disk 1 and this is 239 GB. So you need to make sure that you have knowledge about the GB as well as name of your SSD. And this is my pen drive, so all the data will be lost from the pen drive, as you know. So it's almost done guys. So let me remind you once again here. So basically we are going to clone the C drive as well as the E drive into the D drive. So in the other software you may see the charges over there, but this is the open source and this is the free, so anyone can use it without licensing. Okay, the ISO file has been downloaded now. So let me go to the download option here. So this is my Clonezilla and this is my Rufus. So make a double click on this Rufus setup and click on yes button when the prompt opens in the Rufus. Now you can see. Let me close this. Now make sure you have selected the correct your USB and you can select the GPT partition if you have the newer version and NTFS file system. Click on select and go to, you can see Clonezilla ISO. Select that option, click on open and now select this to GPT in the newer operating system. If you have the old system, you can choose for MBR, and FAT32 choose the NTFS. Now we have successfully selected the all requirement here. Click on start and all the data will be deleted from the pen drive. Okay, so it's going to now making a bootable pen drive. This is my pen drive. It's going to delete all the data from here. Now after that we will reboot the system and boot from Clonezilla, and then we will start the process here. You can also verify the mode of the BIOS UEFI, and for the file system you can go to computer management, disk management. Now you can see C drive format is NTFS, and we are also going to choose the NTFS. So it's done. Now we can close this. So let me refresh here now. So this is a booting file of Clonezilla. So we have to restart the system, guys, and before the restart you need to make sure that what is the BIOS key on your Windows. So in my Dell laptop it will be F12 key, and you can rearrange all the boot order from in order to boot from the USB. So let me boot from the USB by pressing F12 key. So this is my SSD and this is my case connected through the USB, and this is my pen drive, you can see here. So I'm going to boot it from here and I will restart it and continuously hit the F12 key here. Now you can see send disk. I need to choose this option UEFI and hit enter. I need to boot from the USB. The Clonezilla file has been started. Select first option here, Clonezilla Live. Now you need to select your language. I am selecting English. Hit enter. Now you need to select here, keep the default keyboard layout, US keyboard. Now start the Clonezilla. Choose the first option here. So these are the most important. So you need to focus on these steps, guys. Start the first. So in here, guys, we need to choose second option here. Device to device. Work directly from disk or partition to disk or partition. Okay, choose the second option, hit enter. Now it's going to find the disks. Just wait here, let it run. Now we need to select here the second option, expert mode. Choose your own options. Now you can see here the two options, guys, disk to local disk to local disk clone. So we are going to select the first option here and then hit enter. So once you hit enter, it is also going again. So now here is the most important step, guys. So choose local disk as a source here. So my local disk is 240 GB, as this is the source. I have already informed you. You need to make sure that you have chosen the correct source drive and the destination is the bigger one. So I'm going to select the source here. This is the most important part in this video, and hit enter now. So make sure you have chosen the correct one, and now this is my destination drive. Choose the local disk as a target. All the data on the entire disk will be deleted. As you can see, I have already deleted all the data from the 256 GB of the SSD. So you need to press hit enter here. Make sure you have chosen the correct one. So in here guys, we need to use our down arrow key to highlight the Q1 option sector by sector, and you need to press the space key and it is highlighted now. The second option you need to choose is rescue. Continue reading next. One disk is blocked, any error. So you can see we have selected two options here, Q1 and rescue. Now you need to tab your you need to use your tab key here and then select OK. Now hit enter. Now choose the first option, skip checking repairing source file, and hit enter. Now you need to select the first option, use the partition table from the source, hit enter now. Now again you need to select this option guys, power off shutdown. Okay, and then once the process is completed, your system will be shut down. Choose that option and click on hit enter. So now it's going to confirm now. So I have entered to continue. Now we need to press Y. It means that are you going on to sure. So last warning, as you can see here, 256 GB USB targeted, you can see here. All the data will be lost from this drive, this is showing. So we are confirmed that we are going to clone the data. In your case it could be different, but choose the correct one. And if you have chosen the wrong here, you can press here no and N, but I am choosing the correct one, so I am going to press Y, hit enter now. Okay, it is again asking, so yes, hit enter. Now it is going to clone all the data now. So let's wait here for some time guys, and I will resume the video once it is done. So you need to wait here, do not do anything now. The process is begin now. Now this is the most important part, and you have to wait here until it's get 100%. So let me pause the video guys once it is done. So just to remind you, plug in the charger here, and you can also see here the remaining time. 10 minutes is done, but 48 minutes is remaining now. So after waiting for 1.5 hours, it is almost completed here. This process takes time, but this is the most genuine as well as the reliable in terms of the cloning the hard drive or the SSD, since it is going to clone the sector to sector in the SSD. So that's why it's taking the time. Now you can see it took almost 1.5 hours. Now you can see cloned successfully message here in the down. So let me remove the pen drive here. Now once you see the clone is done, you need to remove your USB instantly and then shut down your system. Otherwise it will again try to recreate the same image. So now basically our work is to swipe the hard drive SSD. So this I'm going to put into the laptop on the first priority, and this is the inbuilt hard drive which was 240 GB, and it's putting from there. You also need to make sure that you can use only one hard drive at the one time at the same machine. Do not use with the other machines. The license or the other terms may violate. So let me log in first and I will show you. First need to verify that So let me open the computer management here. Now in here guys, you can see my disk 1 is here, and this is done. All the same partition it has created, you can see here. Okay, and unallocated we can see here, so we can recover that also later. So let me shut down the system here, and now it's time to swipe the SSD. So let me slide this. So this is the SSD of 256 GB, and going to insert into this laptop which we have recently cloned. So let me open the laptop also. You need to have a screwdriver in order to open this. So this is the SSD. So if you are using both SSD on the same time, so you can format one SSD, and if you are using in the system, you can do the same setting here. So this is the case guys. We have also need to Jabra. Make sure you plug in the properly here, and after the pages, now it is showing preparing automatic repair. If you see this, just click on restart here. Since we have changed the hard drive here, now getting device ready, you will see the pop-up like this. At the first time it may take some time to load, and if you are using the both SSD at the same time, make sure the priority one should be the higher one, the bigger one SSD. Now you can see both user are same here, admin and Dell. So let me type the same password here. Now you can see all the data as it is here, and there is no mismatch on the data. Even you can see all the other file in the E drive, in fact, and in the C drive the same partition has been created. And let me show you. So it has done the great job guys. Clonezilla 256 GB SSD, and it is working fine now. Let me show you the programs and features also. No program has been infected. fwiz.cpl. See, all the data as it is, all the copy is as it is, and we can also recover the unallocated space. So you can use the third party tool like mini partition, OEME partition, or the EGOS in order to recover these types of partitions if you want to merge it into the E drive, but I'm fine with the new drive. So make sure you have recover the all the volumes here. You can see now we are good to go. So this is how guys you can clone the SSD and upgrade your SSD. So hope this helps you guys. If yes, then hit like, subscribe and share. Thank you. Thanks for watching How to Fix Tech.